Volu tango gede bi jeju buyaka.
Oh, tango jo bi be dani. Ye tango lo.
Tango bote. Tango jine
Ke tango ja yi lo.
Mama fa.
Nge ita siale tamo wata gede je. Bele opi. Si akole ko bodi je me bi lo.
Tango yo. Ni be ma pu yi ka ni la ma ha li hu.
Nya be jo kuna mia yela ma bu na ta nya wo go dui ta pe an ku.
Na volo do bon.
La geta ji pe mba boy hin. Be go go ye yi ta fo me bo be pi de. Ye yi bo to ko wa.
Ni ya vale bele ha fo gima.
Bele ha na le ta ngeta da dunya. Wa me bi na ma.
Ya ile te ma gima.
Ke be na be ji ba ka ke mi pe uri. Ba na ko nya ri ba ku ja bu ya. Ya wa ku ja bu lo.
Kai na wuta gana mai mo ye pe ma gege bla to mama. Mo ye na wo.
Ta ni lo na.
Mo jo pro.
Ana be na le abogyo.
Oh, ye ko bi ya.
Ari mo ko ma.
Ta we ama.
Mo ko ma to apete po.
Oh.
Na vale be ba gbo han.
Ba me se ri ta mo bo yi ta ma. Kai bi bo ma.
Some man they grown dry. But are they soak the ground for the future? Me na a parent. I go prefer me picking suffer now, but me in future better. And me na a parent, me na the father of this nation. Me they grown dry now, but me soak before. For me soak before. Some people like you say, from where Maada don't be this, you know, give me this, and not get rest. But I they provide rest and food for the picking the way they go to school. I they pay school fees. I they buy textbook. I they buy teaching and learning material. We don't buy buses. We don't recruit more teachers. We they do plenty things them.
From Tongo, I they teach the Africa Islamic Union. I mean in Vandi Malo. They approved me inside 2018, November. Now they approved me. They don't give me salary till inside 2019, December. Now they begin give me salary. That is why they begin give me salary. What did they do? Now 2 months salary now they give me. Can you imagine? 2 months. But what about the 1 year, 2 months? Wait at the end. Where me money? How money they want her? Do you have big? The one way they don't see they get her. Let them give her. Now money that way belong to we.
I mean, you see this issue where they talk about. Now issue where they go. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation. And not even one for the situation because this not to the thing this will be the expect, not to the country that will be the expect. This government for their country. Because this government now with the teachers now we fight hard for their time power. Yes. And where it don't begin disappoint me. And what they give
what people would they get? Nothing know the lesson now. We really suffer. We not giving this money and now we money we don't work for it. We not giving let not suffer. Not over for suffer. We not giving we money. When we money we not giving we money. We not begin to suffer. We say we suffer. So my single parents say, we want you money, we not give we money. We not putting up na line, we come understand. We dey go campaign for una. They let today una dey alone, una dey enjoy. We not put line between we. Una and we. Do ya una give without your small money. That money then a small money. And then now una have una pull and give we ya. Do ya want to? We will not that thing. But then the men only do
SLPP for like treat that way then. Because all the former governments they will pay backlog.
Yes. Why not they can education?
The benefit no they can now. The future we are seeing them picking them. And the many around this country. It give me hope for no say the time where some of we don't know then at this world. Salon will be a better place. Where we say Paupa Salon go better, not to forsook the ground now. Now for invest. Anything we get for better, you get for invest in them. You dey put money in them. You dey put time in them. You dey put energy in them. And they assure them. the grumble go there because we are not the see who say I want for take salon for make it go. So man, we not get something in pocket. Now we, if he say no more, we Maada don't come, then the care rest back gonna house and this gonna house. What is now abundantly clear is that the 10 years of APC misrule and economic mismanagement has definitely created considerable suffering for the people of this country. From Kamakwie to Pujehu, from Kono to Freetown, and everywhere, people are suffering under the weight of corruption and the mismanagement of the All People's Congress. I have seen it at first hand, from Falaba to Kenima and from Kailan to Putloko, the people want change. The people are tired of the suffering of paying for a bag of rice at 200,000 from only 60,000 in 2007. The people want democratic change to end their suffering.
Maada biodia to out to us na salo if you knock out our people they only die with anger. We only die man no pull me safely. This na kwekuma district ya na this tiapu so this ali monte so dia please. They are the beg you, they are cinnamon and people the area with the suffer out angry Maada bio bring rest na salon they are the beg you. They are sorry for we if you not sorry for we they die we only die with anger.
First they begin broke
Banga nene de broke so. Pikina or mama or this point all the crowd sang. They are the beg you Maada bio face.
They are the baba bet in a blue no money not dead. The ground dry, Maada bio. Sorry for we. They are the beg you. They are beg sorry for we. We not sorry for we. Not die. Now they happen now.
Are they invest in when picking them, all picking them around this country because I know say when our future depend on them picking there. Mr. Say future depend on them picking here. The future of Sierra Leone depend on the children of today.
Famole muna kushe henuna adu. We have done come back today for come talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet hearts and low. Now we on. Whoa, we let for do them bad things them. We they feel a more alone. Now we on. Whoa, we are. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, we just want for make we are go before. Forgive we both if we hurt you, we sorry. We don't mean bad, we just want for make we are go before. Election time just the near we. As you open the door, so it did the end the corner. It just left no money for wait for the right time for let you say this na election time. 2023, it go happen or it not go happen. Well, the world battle don't begin go on. Ernest Bai Koroma and we young caretaker, the former caretaker Ernest Bai Koroma and we sitting caretaker Julius Maada Bio. Well, they don't go into world's battle in terms of development. That one they cut Yonka. It tell we say how he don't do pass down. That they say how when I fake when I if I'm not good for. So with people like now, they need to see. They don't know side say for go. Whether for Goya or for Goya, they don't even for no. Now like when you go say Mr. Spider or Mr. Spider or yeah can I go? You remember that story in our primary school and see? Well I don't tell like so now. Who say we for go now? We not able for understand. This good can today, he say me not walk past. This good can today, he say me not talk and do it and talk and do it. But you can talk and do that in different fold though. You can talk the good thing you do. You talk the bad thing you do. So who say you go say we did? We didn't have the bad side. Well, we don't know. We just they ask question I ask. So this is the program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Fabuku share, kabo kabo. Well, we challenge still they go on for December. By December, we want for clock 100,000 family members, as we can call them, and YouTube can call them subscribers. Okay, what's up with the right now with the challenge? We did 58689. In other words, we can call them by 1,000. We say 58,689. Okay, I do it right now. So, una don't do well. Una really don't try. But for tell friend to know the friend, una not try it too. We for each 100,000 by December. Because we got big celebrations that we work for. Go with December, the channel in bad day. And the 10 this will begin struggle with 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%. And now they talk about 58,689. And then December and my birthday. Then we jump a little bit. We go to January in a Bible and birthday when you see how the celebration then bump. Sister admin don't boss with something then there's in other words, you don't tell we waiting at the plan for next year by July 29, where we want to meet with family members them. So we are in Europe. Who said that could be? Sister admin get for tell you that because no need for suspend. But anyway, if you want for no contact sister admin, and then it will get for tell you waiting at the plan because that day we will get for meet, you know, and chill family members them. You know, it no matter that's the election go down though. It no matter the results, we will get for meet and chill because life must go on. Not so they say. Some people they talk down at the corner and say, Maada must go. After Maada don't go. Okay. Other people back there and talk at the corner and say, after we don't take them back na APC there and we left on now. The bottom line now, we didn't meet and chill. As long as the country they carry on. And then somebody with the alaki rank out as other people can call out, not alaki for we. Anyway, this type program we are. If you just join we, please not forget for it for the subscribe button. The subscribe button, and then let me see how the number they transform. Right now, take note. The one was we can't see done so the number where we get. Let me say right time. So person just no go tell me say no to that they carry to now 58689. Okay, I want to see how much it transform. Sister admin numbers we get right now. Where you watch we? Please tell me. Thank you very much for you. We don't send for we $5. Thank you very much on YouTube, super sticker. Thank you also to the one that waiting on Facebook with the chats, the stars. Thank you. We appreciate you now all. Now we see who that will be the latest or the first family member for today for January. We got 58689. Who that will be 58690. Thank you very much again for another $10 with a super sticker. Thank you very much. Who that is? The first one, Kafongo, another one, Alhaji Sulaiman K. Thank you very much. Let me see who that will be the latest family member with 58690. That will be your number inside this week program. Let me see who that. Who that? You not subscribe yet, but why you hesitate for pressing subscribe button? Please just do it for now. Let me see. 1, 2, in 5 we go here. I want to see change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I go fast. I know it's standing. I think the person, I know I can understand. No. Somebody don't touch her. You're not supposed for touch her. You maybe don't touch her, not for touch her again. That they can say it's not acceptable at all. You maybe don't touch her, you touch her, but that big. You will pull, and for put back, full, yeah? Anyway, today we get a lot of things the way we want for come talk about. And don't forget the share and the like button, okay? Yeah, because we find out say a lot of people actually not get the notification. But in case you get them, thank you very much for you. We don't put them back. But 140, the one they make me 690. 140 that person there, okay? Once you don't touch her one time forever, ever, na lifetimes. Yeah, you don't forever touch her again. Anyway, let me see what thing go on. Maada and Ernest Bai Koroma. What thing go on? Then they say na ain't get in you. Then they say na ain't get in you. Well, sometimes in the if I follow we get people them way we go able to understand how things they go, and then we say, okay, I think this it look fine, this it not look fine, this not so for day, this not so for day. So what thing they happen? Then we can go quick one at the line as we get today somebody we can join with. We get Posse we can join with today inside the program. Well, this Posse, yeah, I think that the first thing this fella join this program. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I think that the first thing this fella join this program. Interestingly, I can't tell you something about this Posse. This Posse, we can make Palava pass by Bure. Because, oh God, yeah. Anyway, He tell me one word the other thing, say prophet no get respect on your side. That's true. But I hope say they talk for himself, not knowing that they talk for me. Anyway, this is the program we are on YouTube and on Facebook. We can go now. Let me see. Waiting everything that happen. Now just welcome the guest we'll get today inside the program. Now welcome the guest. My brother from another mama, now so they can talk and that cheap introduction and anything like this. Now that introduction, the people they give. My brother from another mama. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother from the same mama.
Oh, not from another mama, okay. Anyway, his name is Abdul Osayo Kamara, Ramal's Jr., as some people can call him. And then some people can call him the outstanding journalist. Other people can call him the spokesman of himself. Well, interestingly, I've been the person this way will be the go and bulan together. Now the field of journalism, you still a drag like that.
Well, finally, very recently, I don't decide for left the field of journalism, and when I mean the profession itself, that's kind of an independent journalist, and decide now for take sides now the political arena in Sierra Leone, and of very recently. If you follow people, they follow the media in Sierra Leone. Very recently, I declare my intention for aspire for the publicity secretary for the All People's Congress. They presently in the opposition party, the Sierra Leone. Okay. So, as before, a few days ago, I was a practicing journalist and have always been, and now I am political, and I am a member, fully registered member of the All People's Congress. Yeah. And I'm also aspiring for the publicity secretary, now the diaspora.
So, what thing is that this thing? Because you can see now the journalists then they go by that, then they go inside them business, they are now fast. What thing is that this business now?
No, well, you get forget the passion, you get for believe, you understand, you get for believe saying you're able for contribute, you're able for make a change. And I get a slogan we probably invent few days back where I say you have to get in. You get forget the get in mindset. Sometimes we stay from the outside, we assume, we talk, we feel say we know all. But until you go inside, you get in to the feel of itself, then you're able to know what's in the inside. So like me, we get things the more we think about what's in for do and how for contribute to the development of Sierra Leone. And I think in the area of journalism, I don't do my own bits, and I left Una where they inside there and let me say go contribute to this my own organization where I believe say now the only organization and the only institution where we get na Sierra Leone able to transform Sierra Leone. Okay, so for the better.
You feel say now only way you go inside politics proper, you going for create change?
Yeah, well, from the outside, I don't contribute a lot to the development of Sierra Leone. People will be they follow me. Sierra Leone no say I work now, for example, now the print media. I work now as a journalist now African Standard, and during my days then when I be the African Standard, I be the contribute now different other newspapers them like Exclusive and few others I can name. And I be end up for commodity, a few years after when Go Premier Media as an institution, a whole media institution, I work with them now the print, and I also work now the radio when they established the radio where they be called Premier Talk Radio. And if you go back to school days, my passion for journalism, you will find out say I work now the UN radio as one of them picking them. We be the Guna radio, then we get, yes, exactly, Voice of Children, and the likes of SIBA and few others. Now we all be there in a Voice of Children, where we be the do programs them, then this, then they.
So where you be there now?
Well, I be the good citizen, which I know say I be the good citizen.
Oh, okay.
That for tell you the background, I be did like a program where we call Good Citizens. Okay. And we be editor by then na be Mr. Jallo, and this man they presently na AYV, na him be the AYV, yeah, DJ Jawi, Now, in the post maybe they edit all we tip them by then a
the
cassette we
engineer.
use. Exactly, now be the engineer.
Yes, and then
So
the chief executive, Kojo Mensah.
oh yeah, exactly. Kojo, exactly.
Yes.
So and Abididi, Edward Didi, Ubididi, a few other people away they are the media today. But you know that media team they will be there before. I'm not sure say they again presently in Sierra Leone except for few, you know.
So
we
now
still
that
maintain.
make you know for me don't want left the media now. Because now you don't left I know say better than not in the media and I make it the one left.
Yeah, well, you know, since I know it's not about what's in the media, I think you get a lot of things that within the media. It just happens say we do in a country where the media are one of the sectors that we least respected. You understand?
Least paid as well.
Yes, least paid and all of that. But you know, if you make comparison to other countries than like USA we find ourselves now today, you will find out say if you did at the media, you know, one of the top people in the country, if you understand. But unlike Sierra Leone, we've seen how as a journalist you get for struggle for even get story, even when you do research, you know, the problems that we face, you know, here and there for able to get your materials then. When I be the premier, I mean, I'll be one of the investigative journalists them where Spencer be you know, be create, I would say create, you know, because it helped me a lot. It teach me a lot of investigative journalism and, you know, so that's it. But in this area now, people have they respect journalists them in Sierra Leone that much. And I'm not saying you say finally I come on at the media because the position where they aspire for it means I get for still continue for them at the media because my role have always engaged the media.
So tell me about this your new aspiration. You know, you want for going for the mouthpiece, you know, for the APC diaspora, right?
Yes, now the diaspora.
Okay,
Yeah.
So why you decide why this very important to you, or why you feel say you will create that kind of change?
Yeah, well, yeah, I believe.
Before what you feel say they lack in, we make you want to come in.
No, well, make I tell you one thing. The diaspora, we political party with the All People's Congress, we recent constitution we adopt create the diaspora as the 6th region. The diaspora be already don't exist, you know, as an institution inside we party, but we not be don't ever formally come as a region.
Okay.
So the recent constitution where we adopt creates the region on itself. So from then we get a body, just like how we get the constituencies them, and so we get with different branches them at the different countries them, we get to form the region.
Okay.
So that's now how the region come about. And they come today and ask me people in the diaspora for support and vote for me in and for be the very first person we go get that position there. Like I say, if people go back and look at my track record as a journalist and waiting I've been to do, I think then go feel say me and then go believe in me and believe say this is the most competent somebody in the diaspora we go able for give out what's in the party need at this present time where we party day in this challenging moment.
Okay, so I can't begin testing your strength, you know, as a colleague, you know, and then somebody colleague in the field of journalism, and then somebody now they go for a different level, you know. So I can't begin see what in best you get for we in terms of what you want for do. You know, so I think we need for going to that kind of thing. And now we see best
problem.
Waiting we can do. So we get a lot of things that we want for come and talk about. So let me go quick one. At the beginning, play something them. Basically, we can assess this government. Let me see.
Okay.
So I hope you go to hear everything we then go to talk. So in the meantime, I'll keep you. In name now is Osayo Kamara. Ramalf, and then it aspire for the Talkman for the APC diaspora wing. Yeah, the diaspora district. In other words, for talk on behalf of the party, then party na the for the one the way they oversee. Okay, so hold on quick. Let we begin play this and let we see how best we can begin access because they will begin to people could begin to whether they for put you or not.
Thank you very much. No problem.
Yeah.
Me, where I can pass any south side they go, and they calculate almost have been getting. I'm a politician. Let me make a team before now, because plenty of Funanaya vote for me. Well, not been vote for we. Well, I know for the Naya. Two, for them forget about Kailan because when they wrote the battle, we know the able Kanaya. I'm not gonna say what you do now. We still get people in Naya we not believe in SLPP, and now we your responsibility as SLPP Kisitongi for make sure we bring them over. So when they bring them over there, we divided. We get SLPP where they go independent. Now SLPP now bring independence in this country, but we know from inside the SLPP we get independent, we get SLPP. Now one SLPP will not for divider because me know say plenty people they were forced to make a choice. They were forced to make a choice. So I just want to tell you, say that number there, that APC number there, me want for happy to will reduce them because it's not good for we. APC not the member now. Anybody waiting away the APC to God and Nabi. APC not the member we. This part and me, whether I do or not, they not the member we. For make year go before. Now we no more. And when they say we the do and when I go see and then when I go come to the final conclusion say for make Salon better, for make Kisitongi better, Paupa, Salon go better, and Kisitongi go better, and SLPP no more go do that. At the time I plenty. Thank you.
All right, so let's take the top again because the top for me very important. Let's just play the top again, please. For everybody in benefit. So I want to pick out this particular thing where they begin talking at the top. Let's listen them again.
Where I can pass any south side they go, and they calculate almost have been getting. I'm a politician. Let me make a team before now, because plenty of Funanaya vote for me. Well, not been vote for we. Well, I know for the Naya.
Okay, so let's take on from that particular point, Abdul Osayo. You know, I think you job now for make sure so you go now the public and talk on behalf of your party. You know, you listen what he say. What in caretaker Bio say, if people them na Kaila will not be vote for him, enough for being good as not talk this the time where in be opposition leader, and not talk this the way they aspire for the presidency, he talk this as a president. You know, what in this kind of message mean if you not be vote for me, even when me not president for all, but I not for be done there.
Well, a divisive message, you know, the message itself, a very bad message, you know, for the unity of the country. And I feel say na be the right words than that they probably be intend for use them words than they, you know. I go feel say, you know, if you watch the time way probably it makes some of their statements that they be too early when it take over.
No, this not be too early. It not be too early at all. If you see now mass people wait so, you know, like 2 years after it take over, not too early at all.
Yes, you know when I mean it too early, it is as a result of the fact say, you know, this man be don't dey in opposition within himself. You understand? He don't dey in opposition within himself for very, very long time. Okay, so when he happened for come and become president, he probably still be the same self in the same opposition something. So that's not the reason why he not consider himself say he don't become president. Enough for talk to a sect of people, if for talk to the whole, you understand? Enough for refer. The beginning of his statement, you understand? He say, if una not be vote for me, I not be for Kaya, me a politician. You understand? Mm-hmm. No politics. This is a bad message, not a good message, not a message where you go want for you picking them, where you go want for become politician for your because it means if people are not vote for you, wherever, for example, the place system where we go get for council that the place system we might not be don't vote for, I not ever go there. So it means the 4 years, if you not ever go, for example, na me on tongue where I come away na Kalangba, it means that because people in Kalangba might not don't vote for her. So you see the reason why that message they not to be good message. But having said that, I want to make you understand, say, like it say clearly, na politician, and they go in, even after we elections, they don't pass 2 years ago or so, when you say it make their statements, then they still be there in that fray of campaigning. It still be there in that kind of way of campaigning. That is to
so
say.
I like the title you begin saying a divisive message. So even when it starts with this, in your own words, it say it been in a frame of campaigning, if he say in a still opposition leader, you know, in as much as it been on 2 years. But we see say even 4 years, now the message here so. It not going necessarily be say if you not be vote for me, but a message like pointing fingers at one set of people against the other, you know, creating the law for one set of people against the other in the country of Sierra Leone right now, what we call Riyadh. You get different type of messages them, you know, or different type of laws, or two type of laws, one for opposition, one for UDA and SLPP. Because according to them, not to ultimately talk, according to them, like in why, for example, say, now only UDA na true Sierra Leone, UDA na SLPP na true Sierra Leonean. And now we see how the true Sierra Leonean law did happen and how the fake law did happen. How you put this into context?
Yeah, well, then if you look at you know, and I'll go on for begin to talk about you know, the first lady. Let me go back to within the president is say. This now president we coming from the beginning. The first message we then come with now be this divisive message for divide and rule. Okay, and from the onset, they start with that message. 4 years along the line, they send the same message. Let me tell you, Usai, they missed the point. Just a small comparison with the former president. You understand? Former President Ernest Bai Koroma, doctor. Yeah. When Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma took power, 2007, for sure, within it being 10 and within the party being 10 for can do for Sierra Leone, and not take power, it begins send message. The first BBC interview within a talk, it say elections are over. Now, in a precedent, not to for APC, nor SLPP, nor any other political party, but in a precedent for Sierra Leone and all Sierra Leoneans then for count on them. This now an enforced speech now the BBC. Okay?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
Okay, sorry, continue.
Going back to that, within former President Ernest Bai Koroma do 2007, we, to the amazement of many people within the party by then, single-handedly, with the few people that will be there around her, President Ernest Bai Koroma decides, say, 3 months, even after we don't take over power, 3 months, it allow the previous executive ministers and people that will hold on to key positions then in the country for continue for work. And then work 3 months. Whether you na this tribe, whether na this region you come, whether you not consider outside you come. You see, as long as you be hold on to a position when former President late Ahmed Tijan Kaba be in power, continue for staying at your position until we get a very smooth transition from this government to Million government. This is the message of unity. This is a message we clearly means we left all the things the way we feel say they don't happen from the Ahmed Tijan Kaba regime. We forget and settle ourselves. We heal, we wounds them. Comparing that to the 3 months or the first 1 month we His Excellency Brigadier Julius Maada take over power na Sierra Leone. Waiting, you know, the first thing will happen, even before they set up the GTT something, they begin arrest ministers them, take presidents in motoka, in private motoka them from them, go na ministers them, host them, harass them using dogs, okay, with they in whatever attire, go na them places, then they harass people, them seize them property them. They not stop there. They release a report we try to incriminate all the previous executive members and ministers of, of governments previously, the previous administration, use all kind of bad words to describe that administration day. Mind you, these now people we don't serve the country for not just 5 years, but 10 good years. You can't treat them that kind of way, and then people get followers them. Then people come on our regions, then people come on our communities, then people come on our villages. Then you treat them that way after they don't serve. Which if you see the message sent and the vision. But the point where then be the try for send now the fact say that we want to use that system of divide and rule. Blackmail the entire institution of APC to the people see APC as the worst in the country, not knowing that when they come to power just 4 years, they go do the worst way the country not ever experienced, even when we be there into war. So tell me, Mr. Moderator, if the message we President Bio they talk about 2 years after, not to the same thing they begin when they take over, just the day when they take over.
Okay, so let all you there again, and let I bring you another thing. Today I just want to we get a review, because the capacity we want to go for, there's plenty work for do, especially from the angle you come from. So not just listen to this other message. This one going back, throwback. For we able for know usa we come out. Say to usa this one. So let's throw it back, let's go back to and see or listen to both parties, they tell them in the campaign for the same position. Let's just go and listen to one quick.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. We have a serious problem with our economy. And to deal with this problem, we have to introduce some discipline in the way we spend the people's money. First is expenditure control. The APC government has been spending like drunken sailors. They've spent, the SLPP government left a reserve of over 5 billion leones and a foreign debt of about $250 million. As I speak to you, I'm just confirming what you said. We have a foreign debt of about 1.6 billion today. And of course, that tells you there's no reserve at all. This sort of reckless spending on the part of the government has created serious challenges for the people of this country. We have to introduce stringent measures. We also have to mobilize domestic revenue. We have to stop excessive tax exemptions, duty waivers. That way we can create the savings necessary to support the government to pay for some of the essential services instead of having to depend on other countries or development cooperation partners to fund our own existence as a government.
We try as an organization foresee, on the question of economic management of the resources, public finances, whether this government actually committed to corruption, and the pronouncement of the government, both in the manifesto before the kind of power and then performance over this period of 3 years, whether exactly the public pronouncement match the actual performance. Where we publish, for example, the Office of the First Lady saying that the Office of the First Lady received an illegal budgetary allocation of $3 million, the equivalent of $3 million in less than 3 years. The Office of the First Lady come out, the First Lady come out and say, yes, he received the money, and he begin to justify. So basically, there has never been any of the publications running up to almost a year now by the African Express in which any of these officials deny the authenticity of the publications. What they have been trying to do is to rationalize, or justify their action.
I spend money, office they spend money. They're not missing a corruption. If I spend 10 billion, they're not missing a corruption. The most important thing is I follow the procedure for make sure say, oh, my office, we get for us, if my office follow the procedure, forget the money. Where they spend the money, they account for them, and waiting a use of the office or anybody where they say they're accused of corruption, whether they use the money for the purpose for which they say.
You cannot put a thief to take care of your money. So we need to hire who forget people and we now sober-minded people and we not corrupt-free. They record the show. We they put into place because what it mean money we mean for 30,000 people them. Now in one minister they take it build big all the mansions them. So we need to put the right people we go able to govern this country. So one of them key in leadership. Now the right people are around you. So that's not how my government will be responsible.
We are a government that is struggling. We have to make sure that we have to go again and borrow because our revenue is not performing. Activities have been slow. And of course, it has disrupted supply chains from around the world. So prices are almost doubling with deteriorating exchange rate in our country. It's even worse.
We have to stop excessive tax exemptions, duty waivers. That way we can create the savings necessary to support the government to pay for some of the essential services instead of having to depend on other countries or development cooperation partners to fund our own existence as a government.
We have struggled quite a lot with this explanation for the richer nations to understand the need for us to put our debt aside for now. Because, for instance, we use 70% of our monthly revenue coming in to just pay for the public service teachers and all the other things. The other 30%, 20% goes into just debt servicing. We are left with only 10% to fulfill our social pledges. It is extremely tight. The fiscal margin is so tight, we can hardly do anything to improve.
When I talk about this donor, this is not the country where government, the past, this is not just APC, but APC and SLPP. When they give more money, you go bigger, then give more money, then they cry, oh my God, the party woke. Now look, they don't go give more money. It's shameful. They know they think about how for go talk about trade, all then they think about how for bigger for get more money. And like I said, the reckless spending of this government must stop. And with my government, I will make sure that I put in place responsible financial dealings that will benefit the average Sierra Leoneans.
It don't happen. See government. Where move. Government.
All right, so I think Kamarimba for me in this particular clip, now been the center of attraction. Even become a soothsayer, somebody where it predicts the future. This he talked in 2017 to 18, but it predicts the future. It tells you exactly how bad governments they happen, especially, in the days I was studying, they talk about when this government, before they come in, 2018, the last government will get $46 million, where they give them pan donor funding. And then the first term where they come in 2018 and get 400 million. The second term in 2019 and get 800 million. So, like Mohamed Kamarimba already say, it go bigger, then you don't get proper focus on how to use the money. Instead of them to go talk about trading, just talk about bigger, and that's exactly what they happen. Maybe you get a different view. How you go assess this whole thing, this combination of, Ankiate Kabio, Mohamed Kamarimba, Mansari, especially in the now this I want for do know, we will do this now this, and what do we see right now in the economy?
Okay. This now that they talk about genuine politician, and that's not the reason why it be regrettable that Sierra Leoneans they choose the otherwise instead of they choose somebody we get a track record in maintaining the economy over the years. When the former or the Black Bear former for the All People's Congress, when a very seasoned economist, when Dr. Matthew Wilson Samora Kamara. This is a person, for example, we don't spend a whole life in Sierra Leone, they manage Sierra Leone economy. Okay? Now, people choose otherwise. Okay? Then they elect, even after the debate, people then choose Maada president for be the president of Sierra Leone. And with waiting some of the talk them, the things the way he say, now the debate, let me just highlight one. They say the previous government not get mechanisms how for handle money and how for they spend too much. And it make mention of, in the subsequent clip where you play, it make mention inside this time say, the government before they spend a lot because they don't know how to manage, they spend on things that we know necessary. This now the president we just talk now this clip say, if them go out, then go give them money, just the small money we then they get, then they spend almost half of that money, or even more than half of that money for the public service.
70%.
That is it. 70%. That is it. 70% for service salaries. So this now the president will be the talk about unnecessary spending from the previous government. Now, tell me how many appointees them. Let's take for example now the State House. Just recently, he make an appointment of somebody we will argue all the time on Facebook, when Mike Berewa. Just during Ernest Koroma, former President Ernest Koroma in this, we only have one director of communication. Just one director of communication. We have other sectors. We have other communicators in the ministry and in State House by then. Okay? This man don't come. He don't appoint more than how many people? I know even more than 5 directors now as at the talk. You get Mike Berewa, for example, as a director of communication. You get Tanu, who is a professional journalist, as a director of communication. You get this man we then put as what's my name, PK Mwana, we himself na director of communication. You get a whole team we then call a strategic media or something. We self then at it. So tell me, if Danny not to waste. If somebody will be they talk about waste, who's waste way past that one day. That's not just one side. Now the State House will they talk about. And all this they say now the presidents inside. Now let we go now the other areas then. Okay. Look the how many ministers then. Okay. They can divide the minister of basic and basic education, minister of higher education. Okay. This that division divide the position, which is very good. Okay. But tell me, how much money they pay? How much they pay all them people in the? You see, Chernoki always they talk how they bloat the economy by making so many appointments. So many appointments where we not ever see, even during Pakaba in this. Not to talk of Ernest Koroma in this. Now go back to this president where they talk say, Ingo can't stop leakages, Ingo stop the loopholes, now so he will able to raise the economy. How many times inside 4 years, President Bio travel out of Sierra Leone? Where other countries them, when they get COVID, even near USA we did, so when we get the COVID, governments make measures them. President no they even travel out. Even Europe now when I train, they take train, you go now another country. The president then decides they all they sit down at the country there, manage them countries then, how for focus and make them people and focus
but this man say if you not go, how it will be connected with the outside world.
But my brother, you they're very far from USA right now, meeting at the capital city. But we are using Zoom, isn't it? Most of them president, they are when a big president and then they use Zoom, forget the meetings then. Then they use other Zoom and other different mediums then for make them get together for get meetings then. But this president always, mind you, I think Channel make mention of that. For every time this president they fly, mostly they go na private flights and they fly with maybe 5, 10 minimum people, and all of them people and they get DSA, where we they call per diem. And that president who say again for going, not get host now all the country.
$500 per night, per day.
So tell me, and more than that, my brother. Some of them they are earning.
The small one at least.
Okay, now so fine. Some of them they are earning $2,000, $3,000 per day when they left Sierra Leone. Okay, mind you, imagine how the economy done this. So the more the economy they go, then go say, well, we get for go spend even more. So then they increase it, and that we not even talk about that yet. You understand? When out in the Sidom and come to for say for example, now we they go to America, the dollar, you know, things are very expensive in America. For example, if you get for go to a hotel, the hotel in price 2010, it not gonna be the same again to 2022. So if you then they take $500 for DSA, like you say, now if you then they go for if you not for just hotel, then will take more than $800 or $900. So you don't see how the thing they increase. So imagine this now the president will come and say, we promise the people and during the debate say, in go come for cut them excessive spending and they will in call where the previous administration they do. In they can cut up. Now see what thing they happen. For you, Seth, you see any cut? No. The answer is no. Okay. And a big no.
All right. Now, all you do, in him na Abdul Osayo Kamara. Well, in say he want for be the APC mouthpiece na the diaspora for the one them where they oversee. After this, we'll take a very short break, a very short break, and after this break, we actually come and talk about the world battle, development battle between Ernest Bai Koroma and Julius Maada, where they can see you side and they exchange words them in terms of development. What I don't do, where you for don't continue, no, what you don't do, you don't do nothing, all of them things, and they, you know, in terms of who that's not the big boy in the room, and who that we feel say, you know. Anyway, it left to the people for able for decide. But in the meantime, let me just take this short break.
My brother, before they take the break, then I feel say you say get for you go.
Interestingly, I see you post something down but now that is why it's very timely that you come this time. Let's just hold you there quick, and then when they come back,
not a problem.
When they come
thank
back,
you very much.
For let me talk about that. Let's take this one quick.
Country who wants to welcome people.
Sierra Leone in general is just one of the many amazing hidden gems of beaches we have across the country at the moment.
I am telling you, when it comes to New Year's Eve this year, we're going to be in Africa. Sierra Leone, Afro-Caribbean Fest.
Join us in Africa this December the 28th through the 2nd of January 2023. Afro-Caribbean Festival is bringing the Caribbean to Freetown, Sierra Leone. And we have partnered with Senegal Air with a special group rate of only $13.90. Round trip from BWI or JFK. Flight leaves on December the 27th. So book now through AfriCaribbeanshops.com. Prices will go up like gas. So jump on it today.
Hey yo, it's your boy Fimber, live and direct from Simplinson. You don't know, I'm inviting you to bring in the new year with me, Africa, Sierra Leone.
Is that you have a country who wants to welcome people.
Sierra Leone in general is just one of the many amazing hidden gems of beaches we have across the country at the moment.
I am telling you, when it comes to New Year's Eve this year, we're going to be in Africa, Sierra.
All right. Okay. So this now is just a very short message we'll take concerning the African Caribbean festival we get for be inside Sierra Leone, Freetown. Yes. So it go nice for you actually be part of them. You will get for they get more information about this particular thing. Yeah. Where they go on. And if you yourself get interest for like do business with me, you can contact we on we WhatsApp number, and then we can able for talk business. This is not the biggest. Interestingly, this one, I don't know how to describe this one. But anyway, I think the biggest show we get for day inside Sierra Leone, November, December to January. Now in they come up so African Caribbean Festival. Like them show there so. That's why we can see the fine business, then they go all around. They dress fine. Let's tell them you go get you very classic way how they do things there. As a young boy, you get for you cut you younger, and then the young girl and self get forget the way how they do things there. Not to follow you go there, and not to you you know the Abdul Osayo yeah they talk. I say not to follow you go.
No, sorry, sir.
No,
But they say that they do, you know, the good thing we then do now that they do partnership with Air Senegal. And it's very, very, very good, you know. When you do a program like that, you know, in that nature, inside the airport where they call them, you know, you get a freight where you charter, flight where you charter, where the transport, but where they operate specifically this period for that particular attendance. So it means the tickets get for be very reasonable, and they could be very good for people that we go. You know, it's like when they go camping. You understand? When all they go as a family, then when they go spend so time, and when they come back, and it's very good for tourism.
All right. So
very, very good.
And it's good for the country itself, for the one who they do business inside the country.
That is it, because a lot of people go want to go discover what's in this area. Yeah. But the rather unfortunate thing I just see on social media today, say the Minister of Tourism, they go get a West Africa award for tourism. We don't know who that award they come who side we now, which you don't do na Sierra Leone. And in terms of but we'll go kind to that some other time.
Not plan my business for me.
No, we they talk. No, we let them people and they take for the fact that they create a partnership with Air Senegal. It means a lot. That means that very good program.
All right, so
that means you don't. It's like when they make outing, you put buses there for people and for go. So you know I left nobody now. All
right. The program
so
is right now. We are on YouTube and on Facebook. Now YouTube right now we get 593 where they watch we right now with 26 likes. Please increase the likes for you, please. And then on Facebook, we get 363 people where they watch right now with 257 likes. Please increase the likes for we and share the program. Thank you all. For you, we don't send you stars, you don't send you super sticker. Both the platform, then we appreciate you. On YouTube right now, 603. Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate you so much. Okay, so and no, let's not forget again the challenge they go on right now as we talk. So we want to reach 100,000 by December. Right now we get 500. Sorry, okay, I think we'll get 500. A big word. 58,699. Abdosai, I'll ask you something quick.
Yes, sir.
This particular 58,600, not where you come from, but I think I need to ask you. Because you yourself been noticed the will begin this struggle. 58,699. We don't get a lot of family members then. You know, so how you feel for your this kind of number today? Okay,
yeah, well,
transformation 58,701. Yes.
So this that you know why? Now because you want to ask the question, I make somebody just pop in so I say make us subscribe now. So imagine if you ask me this question 5 times, we get 5 people every time you get for they ask me.
Yeah. Interestingly, right now we get about 23 according 19 new family members them we not subscribed according to we admin. 19 when they watch me on YouTube right now not subscribe it. In other words, then they can begin right now. Right now we get 58701. It means that for the end at 58,720 with them 19 years where they watch right now. So please, if you are amongst this 19 where you watch on YouTube, please not forget for subscribe for we watch up this side, you see the transformation. But not only subscribe, watch down side, you see the subscribe button there. Yes, we talk just now.
Yeah, just for tell you, Mose, I really impressed. You know, when I still remember when me and you to talk when the program begin, and at that time, myself, they do this program, let the people talk, and you know, we get 2 different kind of way we do the program. But I always believe in you, and I believe say you know somebody we're very, very consistent. You know, ever since we did Africa, when you do program, then a radio, and we know how be the struggle for go out and search for news. You go always there, even under the rain. You go make sure say you get story where you publish for the day. I know you for that. And when I see this, big journalists they and then don't discuss a lot. A few days ago, where I be the go Sierra Leone for go register, I meet up with Dr. Soa. You know, when I be the former commissioner and IMC, is so impressed with your program. We talk a lot in Brussels about you and all. So it means you get, you know, what you get. So then people in 58,000 and some people in the way you get. So mind you say in the next few months and probably in the next few days, you even go more than 1 million. That's very, very sure. I'm very, very confident about that because of your consistency and your genuinity in what you do, because you do this not for satisfy any political party, you do it for satisfy the people of Sierra Leone. And this now one of the mediums the way people and cost now right now, as I will tell you in Sierra Leone. I do a short survey, I will tell you, say my elder brother and few people the way I meet with, then if they miss any program around the world, the only a medium where they rush for listening to na money na we had. So this now for tell you how much people they listen to this particular program and how much people they really rely on a medium for good information. So that's you not get for be surprised, and I'm not surprised, and I believe say a lot of people are out there where they watch today, where they watch you, so no say they're not surprised with what you they do. Una they do well, and may God continue for bless una for what you
make me fire, you do so. Thank you. Anyway, I appreciate for getting kind of feedback here. We can always forget feedback, but it's good that it come up from a colleague. We've been on the struggle before. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me look at this thing again. We want to look at something quickly, but instead of a talk, I want to lay caretaker bill incessant tell Salon people what incessant think about in government. Yeah. So let me listen this one quick.
This government is a government. Now one of the most of our government who will ever don't get in this country. In fact, not one.
Now really, as soon as know, we all know from the age of the sea, we all know that anytime when APC comes, then they bring trouble and left in a trouble. And we don't see what's in the happen. From the election, what's in the happen, when I know, but we can hear from me. And then we will take them from that. Make I tell you now what's in the happen inside the country and why we need for this together as a party. Because now we are the only people, now we are the only party we will ever bring development to that country. We will save that country. I will start by saying that the worst SLPP government better pass the best APC government. We not only bring independence, but also initiate development after independence, and we make sure say the country they together. Until the APC take over, they introduce tribalism, nepotism, the level with war will make everybody in the world look at the country, Sierra Leone, as savages. With the cut yourself with your hand, they look at company, you lay in hand, you cut them. When you look at that, you know it's not a Sierra Leone one name. Because we are peace loving people, we able. We make flabber, and every human being in the world they make flabber.
All right. We see how the economy is right now. We not ever hear about austerity inside this government. So let's take the exact word of caretaker view. The worst SLPP government, the most unlucky SLPP government, it better pass the best APC government inside the country. In your words, so in describe in your words. What do you say with regards to that particular day?
Unfortunately for me, my brother, we'd already defined inside this program, because one thing I just want to ask you, and an officer is still late it, and follow make a minute of silence for the people in Sierra Leone. We still we not get the opportunity for get this kind bright lights we may you to get. We not get the opportunity for able to get a bottle of water for drink. We not get we're not able to buy the basic things them way them be used for the get. Just 1 minute of silence, and everybody way they watch we do our own, we do that one. This, if we do that, now for make people the way they watch we, or we know we go for see this program, we go area. Make them believe say we self within there we're not still okay with waiting to go on at the country. My brother, to me and you too, how it possible for the best this government, the worst of this government, which is already worst, you understand, for be the best of APC? It's never. If we talk about development, an officer, the bad thing of them guys there, what's not good about we politicians, them, some of we politicians, them, especially these guys, them we cancel na power with the SLPP power with this on governance. Now the fact say they still glue themselves into them that all in this system. Come on, we they talk about the 21st century, we they talk about 2022. they talk about na SLPP bring come unite the country. That are the days of Minty Magai. We know how that happened. You will read history, you know how that happened for Lekugoga independence and all of the stuff then they. You understand? Will be definitely need for get a governance. Okay? After that, now we talk now about what don't happen. You take power in 1994. What thing happen? The end of it, they say you thief a lot of money, you go sit down a country where nobody know. Okay, 28 years after, not to 28 days, 28 years after. The people then talk about that one day a lot. You finally able for happen for can become a president in the country. What would they expect from you? Not to follow you, they fly again, go Lebanon, go Turkey, go places them where we know they expect say we leader them. They go for private visits or for medical. Who would they expect to leaders them for go for medical, not to England or other places or Sierra Leone even. But for go Lebanon, that's suspicious go. And even the manner at which the president go, they didn't send it. People then doubt her because information not be there.
Okay,
a lot of things.
False information from State House they go on a private visit and health. Well, a private visit, then in West come and say they're on honeymoon.
Then who know the other information where we may you two know we able to talk now. Who don't know?
Well, information they even come on at the audit report. We come and tell we say can go boku money way na possible ways than they for do how they call money laundering.
But for goodness sake, help somebody. I not go tell you because I not get the facts, But how somebody go in a country, for example, the bomb like what's may happen the 9/11 something. Where something happen in America, poof, then president grab no more say they go work that same 10 day way something happen at the country.
Yeah, then 10 and the way
now the 10 that they get that explosion. Yes, and not to say now one small village the thing happen. Now inside the Beirut. You understand that the thing happen. And the people near you to know Lebanon, how Lebanon they. You understand? Then get instability. They not get a very stable government. So tell me.
No, but wait, I not caught you, Wado. You don't think say this we don't care take elect any country when they not get stability. For example, they say we money inside them print them. This recent money.
Nah, how them call this country? We get some problems.
Issue, yes. Okay.
Yes, we.
Please, when I make land outside them print the money. Then secondly, Mali, when Mali get issue, now we first go there.
Yeah.
When Guinea get issue, now we back one go there.
Yeah.
So it's like any Southside wahala then this man left for one for go.
Well, you go look at them again from another angle, say because now before be like before my military somebody, it get a lot of.
Thank you very much.
It get a lot of experience. You understand for Ghana, some of them places there, especially we in a very big leader. Sierra Leone a big country in West Africa. And we did part of the ECOWAS. So sometimes if you go now some of them places, then especially the West African countries, the way you make mention of, we go look at them from another angle, say it might they go there for try for, solve the situation. And Sierra Leone did part of the team where they push for the security, something at the UN. You understand? So probably that might be the reasons then why they go to that places. Then if now any other body be president, even a Cameroon and before be president, probably for take them ventures then they for move go to Liberia, and Guinea, for go Mali, just because of a role as chairman of the C10 where they do something for the UN, and also part of a very strong member na the ECOWAS. You understand? So having said that, now we come back to this development thing where we they talk about, how for goodness sake, even if they sleep, you open your eye. From me born, okay, Aliu, I born na Sierra Leone, I men na Sierra Leone. I not ever say 2012, 13, 14, 2017. I not ever see na Sierra Leone where family, when I mean family, they prayed along Kisi Road up to PZ. When they prayed as family, then they sleep. Even when we get the war, then they only happen when them born people in houses, them especially in Africa, na Kisna, na Kalbaton, they come to the end of the day. And people they sleep in the streets because they not be get shelter at that time. This for tell you, how much the poverty rates, how much people and they suffer in Sierra Leone under this administration. That is, I they tell you as recent as 2017. We never I go Sierra Leone that time and never see something like that they happen. Never. 2018-19 before the Ebola, I mean the Corona, sorry. I went there. You see what's happen. People in the sleep, family them. First, there will be the street children who get these NGOs, them where they come from streets, picking where they run away from the people where they maltreat. And then they sleep, now them market buffer. Now you they go now family they meet mama, papa, pikin, they all they lay down. Because why?
No, but
get.
I still like the word we caretaker BOC. The worst SLPP government better pass the best APC government.
How is that possible? Now the scenario they make for you so 2017 will not be the get the kind of thing. Now only country usai poverty beaucoup. Usai people they not get way for able for make food for themselves. Now they forget food for themselves. Now the people they go sleep in the street. Now let me tell you, this president or is saying at the worst. I mean at the worst SLPP government he better pass the best APC government. 2017. Before 2017. Even during the Ebola, this is at the time when they close the economy of Sierra Leone. During the Ebola, we not get rice when we staple food. You not go up more than 250,000. You not ever go up than the. Okay, 2017 rice go up to 250,000 maximum. 2017. That's now the period where we get transition now with all the stress we the country we don't face. With all the blockage where international bodies, IMF and all, they stop for give money, blah, 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 because of one or two reasons. Then. Because of them, some of them be they force. Some institutions then be they force the governments by them, and in government for remove subsidy for rice, remove subsidy for a lot of stuff then. And the president insisted, I know they do that. Not to election term, and they can't remove subsidy from the people. It go suffer the people. Therefore, then they look at and say, now because of elections, now make the president not be one for one. Okay, and people in the midst for understand say one of the reasons why people in Sierra Leone they suffer presently so today that because of them people are we come we feel say they know everything and then they do things that in their own power way they remove subsidies in everything until when they get pressure they say then they allow essential commodities that not during the COVID. Okay, and Escoma refused vehemently not for remove subsidy for fuel by then and rice. So that's not the reason why we be the gas price very, very low. Then guys they are come, they remove them. When are the staple food. Then now let we go to the fuel. During an in this 6 years, 2000 up to 2017, the fuel price now be maximum is gonna be 6,000 euros, 6,000 euros. Or we now that the new leos, how they call it, okay, the new leos, right? 600 leos. Okay, then that'll be 600 leos or 6 leos. 6 leos, right? So imagine, let we go back to the thousands because I missed this Sabi. Yeah, 6,000 leos. So imagine from 4 years, within 4 years of this man way, the best economist that the world will become president in Sierra Leone, within 4 years of his term. How much would they get fuel now? 20,000 euros.
So if you reach to that point, I'm not going to allow you so much for pull to assist my uncle. Now listen this team, the world's battle, development battle between Ernest Bai Koroma and Maada. So you will come inside with your analysis better and keep your points, keep them. Now just relax a bit and listen to this world's battle. When they come back, each of them one for sure, what I don't do and what I can do. So now listen, I'll come back just now. So it gets for a range from the campaign tempted to now. Logo.
What is now abundantly clear is that the 10 years of APC misrule and economic mismanagement has definitely created considerable suffering for the people of this country. From Kamakwie to Pujehun, from Kono to Freetown and everywhere, people are suffering under the weight of corruption and the mismanagement of the All People's Congress. I have seen it at first hand, from Falaba to Kenima and from Kailan to Putloko, the people want change. The people are tired of the suffering of paying for a bag of rice at 200,000 from only 60,000 in 2007.
During the 2018 debates, we see some candidates and they say, oh, this country don't have for corruption, we don't have for this, the price of rice, they don't increase from 60,000 to 120,000. We are going to change. How much the price of rice there now?
The price of rice don't go for
Let me say,
and our legacy are waiting to.
Let me say, when I not see on the social media, people that don't say the price of rice don't go from 60,000 to 120. Therefore, APC must go.
You know. Everybody they holla, yes, it's true. Hardship day. Who said the hardship come on? Now the whole world day. If you did not Australia, you did not America, you did not, then said they talk them. And they are even worried about more. So not to Salone, not to we own economic policies or mismanagement. As a matter of fact, the way we don't handle things then, taking into consideration what we inherit, we have done a great job. I not say, you know, people then they talk, then they do all kinds of things, but I want for make when I get confidence, I be always provide that strong leadership where I've been telling I say, under me own leadership, SLPP no go shame. Amen.
Or make somebody come say, oh, the economy is bad, we are the worst economy, this and that. When I be not promised say in 6 months, when I will turn around the economy. When I don't promise say, when they can make the education, quality education. Where are we today?
We don't do several things then way for make it team up any side. You know they cost anybody. You tell and say, "Bo, me na politics. Can't talk to you about me government. They don't do A, B, C. You go you pass Z. Because the manifesto will be put out. When are the written document of the things that will be say we they do? When I will put out, we don't done that one day.
So long people in the Renaissance movement, they don't say for wear black, prices they don't go up. In the Renaissance movement.
Patriots, my name is Francis Ben Kaifala and I am Renaissance. The Sierra Leone Renaissance movement has called on fellow Sierra Leoneans to wear black on Monday. We call it Black Monday. It's the Monday where we are supposed to show our dissatisfaction at the way the country has been run. Since independence to date, the Sierra Leonean has had a life that is less than what we would desire. We wake up in the morning worrying about the basic things that the rest of the world has forgotten. We worry about electricity, we worry about water supply, we worry about food, we even worry about security. Successive governments have failed us. This is the time for the Sierra Leonean to refuse to accept less and request more. We have to show our leaders that poverty is not a way of life. It is something which is man-made, and men all over the world have fought to change it. In Sierra Leone, it seems things cannot get better. Why? Why do people vote governments? Governments are voted to make the lives of their people better. If they cannot make their lives better, then that is a failure of social contract. And when there is a failure of social contract, the counterparties, in this case, who are the people, need to demand from their governments that what is done is not what was agreed. We have to stand up for what we believe in. We cannot reject, we cannot accept this way of life. We have to reject it. In recent times, the economy has been destroyed. Inflation is galloping. The dollar has moved from 4,300 yuan in 2013 to 7,300 millions in 2016. Inflation is something around 12.5%. Few days ago, even fuel, which underscores the basic movement of people to engage in economic activity, has moved from 3,750 yuans to 6,000 yuans. Why? How do they expect people to live? That is why we in the Renaissance movement are calling on Sierra Leoneans to wear black. The black is to show that the colors that have led us have failed us. Now in Sierra Leone, black is the new red. We are not ready to accept less.
The petrol price, 7,600. Renaissance leader at that time, they say then as an office now. Me don't know the office side though. Instead of wear black, this country have to stop this government. The government is heartless. Able from 7,000. Who's out there now? Me the resale would go take 13,000.
Now we are the only people, now we are the only party we could ever bring development to that country. We will save that country. I will start by saying that the worst SLPP government better pass the best APC government. We not only bring independence, but also initiate development after independence, and we make sure say the country they together. Until the APC take over, they introduce tribalism, nepotism, the left with war, we make everybody in the world look at the country, Sierra Leone, as savages. With the cut yourself with your hand, they look at company, you lay in hand, you cut them. When you look at that, you know it's not a Sierra Leone and one name. Because we are peace loving people, we able. We make flava, and every human being in the world they make flava.
Una for no say this party, now the party where go make this country transform. This party, now the party where go unify this country. We'll talk about development from the time of Sheikh Stevens. When Sheikh Stevens came, Bo and Kenema been they get electricity. Let me get one hydro where they call them. What is? Dodo. Where Dodo been there? Electricity not been there 24 hours at the south and east. Electricity been there na Potloko. It been there na Kenema. I mean, it been there na Kenny. You know they no side. This is what we stand for as a party. National development. We don't integrate the country, we don't care. When we come as a government, the road construction in the cities, now go as a launcher. From Bo to Kenema. From Kenema to Kailaun. Today, Kailaun, they get the best road. Today, if people like to talk about anything, we don't bring Kailaun. Kailaun has waited for 50 years for this integration. Even when the SLPP is in governance, nothing will happen. Good talk. Today, when they connect Sierra Leone to Liberia, when they use the Bo Pujan Road, the bridges. Now, at the area say them bridge then they now they talk and do 9-1. The Gwele Bridge, that bridge, when I've been there yesterday with the commissioner, now they say na talk and do. You know, so all of them here for encouragement. Now we increase salary for teachers. Now we open more schools. Now we open more universities. even in the south and east, we will not reach a level now for open. But where people are not get appetite for development, from the time we left, all the projects they slow down. How much if we take inside 6 months for get a university in the south and east? How much if we take inside 1 year for make the bridge them all complete? 30 days with the struggle. It shows say the people are not getting appetite.
For the most part, they be the time when I say me no go America, not so. When at the America they bring the money now for put in our country because they satisfied with the way where they govern. Sometimes when they want for misleading, they say at the travel. But that part we know they go for now, we not go bring camo. Like waiting tranga so. Where I go, the GPE Global Partnership for Education, I bring nothing less than $25 million in this country. The first bionic prosthesis bionic center within the open at the world, in the United States. Now the MIT, the one that was that university today, now yard and they establish them first. Now the whole world. That is $22 million or $24 million. They are here now. What does that mean? Then go to produce limb then where they function with your brain. Like the one that with their foot caught, either by accident or during war or let's say through sickness like diabetes. When they fix that for you, that particular part when they fix for you, you know they even know because it function just like how this your normal hand function because it work with your brain. Where I asked the woman where they give that money they for, he said na salon they for set. I said why? He said I listen to you talk now, Ted. He said I see you, I listen to you, and I never forget your country. He said now that you didn't I go make sure say this was September. Then they now, then they try for, then they do the preliminary arrangements there for me down they come. If I mean Sidona, they get that one day. Ladies and gentlemen, I they continue for flying. One country. One country.
Well, this is not the world's battle between Ernest Bai Koroma and Julius Maada Bio. Good. Alright, everybody, you know, they talk about development, how things they go on. But anyway, don't forget, on Facebook we get 478 where you watch right now. And on YouTube we get 699 where you watch right now. Open and enjoy the program. Please do not greedy we. Okay, 701 on YouTube right now. Please do not greedy we get YouTube 310 people that we don't like. Sister, we know most people that we don't join we new. We not subscribe yet. Please do not increase the likes. Please do not give me 500 likes. Thank you. And on Facebook, let me see how many reactions we get. We get 380. Thank you very much. Please do not increase them and then share the program. This they continue. They continue. I tell you now, so they do revision inside the program. Tell we on done. But again, we see the challenge they go on. We want for each 100,000 for meetup December this year. Right now we get 58,709. Before ever we continue, let's just take again this message for the second time, and then we come back. GG's now. Follow we will come and continue with the rest of the program. We still Abdul Osayo Kamara, we want for become the talkman for APC diaspora. But let's take this break. We come back just now.
Country who wants to welcome people.
Sierra Leone in general is just one of the many amazing hidden gems of beaches we have across the country at the moment.
I am telling you,
When it comes to New Year's Eve this year, we're going to be in Africa. Sierra Leone, Afro-Caribbean Fest.
Join us in Africa this December the 28th through the 2nd of January 2023. Afro-Caribbean Festival is bringing the Caribbean to Freetown, Sierra Leone. And we have partnered with Senegal Air with a special group rate of only $13.90. Round trip from BWI or JFK. Flight leaves on December the 27th. So book now through AfriCaribbeanshops.com. Prices will go up like gas. So jump on it today.
Hey yo, it's your boy Fimba, live and direct from St. Vincent. You don't know, I'm inviting you to bring in the new year with me in Africa, Sierra Leone.
Is that you have a country who wants to welcome people.
Sierra Leone in general is just one of the many amazing hidden gems of beaches we have across the country at the moment.
I am telling you, when it comes to New Year's Eve this year, we're going to be in Africa, Sierra Leone, Afro-Caribbean Fest.
Join us in Africa this December the 28th through the 2nd of January 2023. Afro-Caribbean Festival is bringing the Caribbean to Freetown, Sierra Leone. And we have partnered with Senegal Air with a special group rate of only $13.90. Round trip from BWI or JFK. Flight leaves on December the 27th. So book now through AfriCaribbeanshops.com. Prices will go up like gas. So jump on it today.
Hey yo,
all right. The program will continue, and we still get with me Abdul Osayo. You know, we've been doing a look at the challenge, development challenge. I think now fine thing is for how they get people away the points, but wait I don't do. Wait to make him do. No, make him do better. No, make him do this. So now the ball that you caught. Tell me, what do you think about the two, the former caretaker and the caretaker in terms of what they don't do? Where you forbid one with them, you don't do them. No, what we don't do right now, we better pass with you don't do so. You know, I like the challenge. So come on.
The good thing is, and probably if we not be get social media, and people have not be get the opportunity for go sell you like me, you too. You know, when you listen to some of them voice notes there, you will just feel say, yes, Sierra Leone is like a paradise. You understand? But if you go on the ground, you see for yourself, you really know, say, all what's in that man they talk. So, they talk because they don't write them for an paper. You understand? When they don't write for an paper, I get for talk definitely. You understand? He talk about the MITC something where he say, ever since we get people away in the amputate every day na Sierra Leone. Some of them we get leprosy, some of them we get accidents and other things. Then they're still in an emergency. They not get some man a coach still they use, some man still they watch, some man they don't a cottage or Connaught hospital. Sorry, they don't even get treatment up till this very moment. So for let it talk what he talk so, then in something where probably now the next 5, 10, 15 years we expect we'll get a kind of development in Sierra Leone, if for any reason. If we get for come again as Sierra Leone, we go commend them, say now be the president this way, try for bring this. You understand? But for talking a development way don't bring come, this is I doubt that particular side. Then now let we talk about the areas them where former President Ernest Bai Koroma talk about. It's very clear. Like I say, social media don't make things then very, very easy for we. Okay. If you go Sierra Leone, I just come out Sierra Leone. Okay. If you go Sierra Leone, where they talk about the road networks then, I will tell you, say all the roads them where the previous administration do. Who side they left there? Didn't they?
Gonna cosmetic road then, according to Maada.
What's in?
Cosmetic.
Yeah. Not say Maada. No, it was not just Maada. It was the SLPP, the opposition, the pauper.
They not been just them, even the Kanye Keller and others.
Exactly, then they refer to that as a cosmetic project. But now tell me, this cosmetic project, then the roads that we selling, they presently they what they call they enjoy so now the roads them where the previous administration left. The road from Wellington for Kana Masheka, if you see I'm not like any one of the roads they are within at the west. Okay. And even inside the city, if you see the roadway they from that Lomley end for go number 2 and all of these places, you understand? Now the same. The roads the way and as the former administration left, be done, they
But
do
you
them.
expect the government for this new government for change and back?
No, you dey expect say who side they stop. For example, now the roadway dey na model. You understand that other roadway they try for create up
Inside
model.
bypass road.
That's it. Who side now that model just after model, small after
Yes,
model.
towards that
Now
old
they
street side.
now they 2018. Now they the previous administration left.
Left the tar,
You
but they
understand?
work on and for go now by Black Road. Actually,
Okay, now 4 years, so 4 years. This 4 years the council, now 5 years the council.
But wait,
Till
wait,
today,
wait.
now
If
they
that
see
whole
machine
day,
and they.
that whole day, I think they don't that the whole anyway they don't spend probably the longest time. I can remember Tijankaba started something like that one day, the project at a meeting.
Yeah, Tijankaba starts
the meeting them, you know, just
yes.
a feasibility. And it's by Kumar Camp, from where it's done na power, take it done now from Dwaza to also you call so OM Street, and then begin the second phase where for go to Ashobi Corner. So in just 4 years, with the readings the agency then it can't complete now.
Yeah, well then let we see, we dey wait for that. That's not just one. Then when Ernest, the former administration within a power, you know, I don't want to refer to Ernest because Ernest was just a figure, and the entire government now be make up of the the administration. The administration focus on developing the road, and like I talk on audio and video, it talk about connecting Sierra Leone to other countries. Then you understand. Sierra Leone is really now. Sierra Leone is connected. If you go on the way to Guinea, you know, even though now the previous administration when Pakaba in term 9 started up to the side we connect to Guinea, and Eskuma and say it complete them. We the tower we then put the road, the distance road we then put for we go up to Guinea. Now Guinea they try for complete their own side. They undertake the one for Liberia. You understand? They do one up to Liberia. They talk about the different roads them, now the different cities and towns them. It take Makeni, it take Kailau, it start them, it talk them, it launch na Bo, na the south, na the heartland of this SLPP. You understand? Now they start the thing. This is not just for tell you how developmental the previous administration be and the president, the APC of itself.
This government have the try. Now we see them they try for complete the Lunge airport.
No, come on. This good. Then they try for build a new terminal inside the Lunge airport. Okay. If you follow me Facebook with Mike Bewa, just now I should say they try for pull in. They don't just post whose name will they forget the new Lunge airport. This is just when I don't know if some of like Mike they not be the schools they way they go. It's in a AA go na grade A school, yeah. But how you go say the name where they go give Lunge airport? How you go give the name the new airport?
Hold on. We see Ghana, for example, Kotoku Airport. I guess I get it with. Then build another terminal just by the old airport, and then get another name.
Okay. Well, if in that with it, I'm not sure say then get a name with different
the old one get your name, the new one get your name.
Yeah, but if you watch, it gets a runway. The new one gets a runway.
Yes, I think that so what you answer? They're not the same runway.
No, we not get this. Not get any runway. It gets a parking slot. Now the same runway. We only get Sierra Leone. We only get one runway.
Yes,
okay, one or two, I think. That's it. Now the one we get. Now the only one we get. So anyway, you build a new airport, you build a new runway.
Yes.
And even when you build a terminal, for example, in a modern countries, each terminal it gets normally except if the terminal then they connected, but if you divide, it gets a runway. You understand? So this na Sierra Leone, then they build the terminal, then the one day na this side and the other one day na the other extreme. You understand? So it gets a parking slot. Yes. Probably this new one within the build, so they go able probably for entertain 2 or 3 or 4 flights them at a time. But for that, yes, you understand. But for tell we say now new airports then they build, that's not true. Then they build a new terminal inside the old airport. They might get a name. For example, Usa Widenaya, we get Terminal 1, we get Terminal 2, we get Terminal 3, we get Terminal 2A, Terminal 2B, Terminal 2C. You understand?
No,
so it's possible.
The sister mean just the pulling safe. Me uncle me tell me say na the same one. At all, I not be not na the same one. Where I be everybody say different terminal, I feel say that they give you another runway because they always be the emphasize on, you know, this one, if we get bigger flights and the wings them, you know, they're not going to run and then dirty go at the wings.
No. Now one great runway, okay, one great runway. You know, for example, if you go na airports them, when a bigger airports them, like the one that we get at this side, flights they go, flights they come every 1 minute. Okay, Sierra Leone, we airports we get. I think presently the one who gets on the Lungi airport, I think he go only able for entertain like 3 flights at a time. That is to say, where this one don't come, it don't land, it don't come back. Before the other one, they can land, itself can pack, then the other one self land, it pack. And when they go, now one after the other. You understand? Unlike bigger airports, then like the other one they have, one they go, they can get 2 runways where this one they go the other way, this one they go the other way. You understand? So what's in then the bill presently, which is a very good thing for expanding on the already one who we get, we already commend them. We already commended them for the expansion. na new terminal. I don't know how they go get for column. I don't know what's in they intend for column or how then they intend for refer to that particular terminal. But for we get idea about the airport, we know saying a terminal in the bill. And that terminal, they probably then go call them a new airport, whatever name they want for game. But we know saying a new terminal inside the Lungi airport. For example, if you talk about new airports, now the one way the previous administration be the intend for do na that mama, we get almost 7 runways. You understand? Way before don't be a hub. You understand? Like the one way Senegal then build, we make them get this new Senegal flights and all of their stuff then get the Senegal airport will not be the main one who all be the fly go. Now they don't get the DSS. You understand? We now bigger one, we get very big long runway. And for tell you say, because of they don't get that new one, they don't even connect train.
You know why I'm so much confused with this thing? And thank you for we don't make me understand that. You know, this government condemned the Mamama Airport. You know, say now they go spend a lot of money. So if Mamama Airport be there, then it get a runway on its own. Lungi Airport it get a runway on its own for a smaller thing, and then this could be for a bigger flight. But now they condemn that one and say that they build this one, so it will like less expensive for we. So I'll be always because that I don't know why I be the feel saying another one way then they give me back. But yes,
no.
Saying another terminal. But anyway, thank you very much. I think now I don't.
No, I go tell you. I just commodity.
Especially my auntie disappoints me because I remember one clip where they say, "Yay, we can get new airport." So now I don't feel disappointed with that action there. Anyway,
you know what thing do? What thing do? Then they try for you know these people. Then they use everything in politics. You know, in terms even development, and they politicize them in the way then they do them in their own way. You understand? This not something we SLPP not get for even in common part they not get for tick go. You understand? And like if the mama then be bill them, they're not SLPP APC way then the common part they not be for tick and go. Like how it happened with the road from Kisi to Masheka. That road now we all they enjoy today. When you go, no traffic not in other side. So these are the kind of developments that we countries then they look for today. Now let me tell you, just one thing. How you go for example, you get a provision, you don't go extend on the airport, you don't go make an extension of the airport, you don't even get provision for extend the road will lead to the airport. If you see how the road narrow, you understand. This
so you mean the road from Tagin to Lungi?
Of course. Then you come, you even promise it, you even talk say, even people pull t-shirts them and say then they build Lungi Bridge, they say September to remember or whatever. Go Sierra Leone, how people now October would so September they don't pass 4 ever since they don't take over governance. Yeah, another one get for car. So I tell you something. I arrived na Freetown, FNA. I arrived the 5:17. You understand? Because of unnecessary procedures, then bureaucracy na the airport, they not allow we for come up to till 9 o'clock for no good reason.
Sorry, you
like 5:17, 5:17, 9.
For left the airport, say 9 something.
For come out inside the airport, stay 9 something. One, let me tell you how they happen. When you don't come out inside the flights, of course that very day we not be get boss. Fortunately for we boss not be the way for take me from the flights camp. So we get for work and at the piste. Now the inside the you know I don't know how they you know inside the flight they land. We call them, you know, in French they call them piste. You understand? We normally passengers are not for on, you know, that side without, you know, proper guidance, because now that side they need the fuel. You understand? So passenger can count on the flight, he feel for smoke, he pull cigarettes, quick he smoke, but nothing on the way for
some boss will take you from the flight.
That is it. Yeah. So no control no be there. So we come down one of my observation. You come down the flight, we walk and go na the lobby. We go there for take we do passport control and come out. Try for take we box them. My brother, 5:17 where the flights come, we go na that side for take we box them. We not the how them call and the turn more than 10 to 20 times, no bag, no daddy. We just consistently do it. And this not for me one. Fortunately for me come that very day. I don't know lawyer Kaba come that very day. Himself they be there na Sierra Leone. That would take the same flight. Dr. Soa, where they tell you now we all take the same flights that very day. And a lot of other people where they even at the government, we take the same flights. People then seem happy that unnecessarily they wait for the bags. The things they're not able to come until 8 something. Then when you don't receive your bag, the crowd for commot, for go lick, then go scan your bag, because when you take your bag, you get for take and go on the side, the machine where they put this in a scanner. Yes, you understand? The guy where the guy with him up at the scanner first is very good. They talk to people any kind way I want. You understand? Okay, we put your bag, then check your bag. They open it, tell you if they see, for example, like a biscuit or cake or whatever, where people can send for them picking their other. They say they open where they open but this thing in Boko, this is one thing we tell me, but this thing in Boko. Now I say, but you expect me for come over overseas and come for cancel biscuits now? Yeah? No, I send out for me picking them. So that's it. These are some of the other things that we ask other people, and we send the same things them. You understand? So then when you don't that one day, you go now the most annoying part for go pay the money we didn't call that airport tax. My brother, yes, they say airport security, what they call. No security not in the place. Okay. If I will come back to that, because me return at the worst experience. Okay. You pay $25. By then I reach the dollar be the 360,000 euros for the $25. When I be the return, the dollar they 450,000 euros for $25. Okay, I pay that one day, then go inside my bag, thief all me spray there. Na Saloni airport, thief all me spray them, thief me value them. You know, this stuff for tell you say all what's in the talk, then just the talk, and because like that part they don't write for her. People and they write.
The Minister of I think transport the other day tell me say. Or trade, or I not even remember. Oh, internal affairs. They tell me say the security fee where people and they pay not for on a bag, that's for on a luggage then.
Well, then we don't know what they pay for. We know the only country that said. Okay, now the only country that in the world where people and they pay that kind of money the extra, because if for any reason they pay on other countries then, I think so it might be inside the tickets. You understand? But I can tell you one thing we will shock you. Sierra Leone get the most expensive ticket now the whole Africa for go salon. Yeah. If you grab Naya today, you want for go na Conakry, Guinea, you get tickets for go Guinea, 300 euro, 200 euro. Even sometimes off peak, you even get a 150 euro, depending on the time where you want for go. Sierra Leone for every time you want for go, the least ticket.
1,990. I checked the other 990.
That is it. The least you can able to get tickets for Sierra Leone from here. And then 900, 700 and something. Okay. So imagine if you pass Guinea, you spend 300 or something. And Guinea, they know they ask you like how they ask you salon. When you go there, they not go ask you for pay your port tax. They know they ask you for pay whatever. You don't pay your ticket, you come, you show your passport, bam, they stamp you, come on, ado. That's it. The only inconvenience by then where people be the struggle are the fact say them be they get for pass through that road, and you know, if you not get motoka, you go to Salon motoka, then go harass you small. That's it. But even at that, you compare the amount of money where people might be they pay for go salon, you know, go pay that $25. You understand? So this is it. So now let we come back to the development side, my brother. The development of Ernest, for the development.
American 2000 inside December. 2000
Yes, from America. Yes, of course, of course. That's okay. Imagine the one that really come Australia. Sierra Leoneans, the way one for go for where they come Australia, they are paying up to $4,000, $5,000. People where they come Canada, because these people they transit 2-3 times. Okay, then imagine where you don't struggle, all you don't come out Canada, I mean Australia, you don't pay $3,100 or $4,000. You reach Sierra Leone, when you reach Sierra Leone, only for you're not able for come out quick. They ask you for pay airport tax. You understand? You don't get, my brother, I'm telling you, there is nothing to show for that airport for say you go see, you know, decent security something. You understand?
So how about the bigger?
Well, honestly, it still did it, but then they may not go able to blame the people and where they big. You understand? In as much as some of them they didn't get genuine job, you understand? But this is part of some of their cultures. People them just believe say waiting and they get a salary not enough, so they need for big forget that thing. But it better that some of them they big. How about the big top ones the way they corrupt? You understand? You know what I mean? People and they are where they get fat salaries, but they are still corrupt. You understand? Then we see one small money way for go to that other person, and they still pinch banner. They say they hold land, they hold this. So that's it. So if you see people and they big na the place, they not depend na the situation where the people they face na the country as well.
All right. Not only you, except if you want to say anything with regards to your position where you want for where you contest for. If not, I want to open the phone line briefly, and let me just
No problem. If you open the phone line, then I go just want to tell people and say that the diaspora where they watch me, may know say this is Abdul Osayo Kamara. Of course, me not be a journalist, you know, wealth of experience, and me not be one-time public relations officer and statistics. So that was 2011, 2012. You know, I presently they aspire for the publicity secretary and the diaspora for the All People's Congress, the only party way for develop Sierra Leone. We don't do them. We get records. No, we talk about records. You understand? The previous administration of former President Ernest Bai and Ernest Bai Koroma, we see what they do. You know, Maada, Pakaba, with the effort of many other people, able for income the peace and make sign, you know, get peace. This is very big development. The one of Ernest Bai Koroma, former president, we see the driveway take in terms of agriculture, in terms of roads, in terms of security. That's Sierra. You understand? We've never seen a head of state from any other country can Sierra Leone. Even the one where people, the whole world be afraid. When the late man now when Gaddafi. When Gaddafi visits Sierra Leone, the amount of vehicles the way it travels for Kamna Sierra Leone, we've never seen these kind of weapons the way you know, a president or a head of state they travel with from Guinea just for Kamna Sierra Leone. We not ever see down the Lekudina war. You understand? We've seen other presidents come to Sierra Leone, but not with that kind of security there. We don't know what's happened, why we forget that kind of threats in our country. What we country get, we make we for undergo that. So that's it. So if people want for call, let them go ahead, my brother.
All right, so okay. So let me open the line now, quick one, and let me see how best we can take some. All right, so we open the phone line now, and let me take some few calls. Then 1 minute no more. Let me just hear you what you think. Right now we get 700 when you watch now YouTube. Please increase the like button for we, and then on Facebook we get 363. we get a lot of people them we don't subscribe. Yes, I think the one that we don't come, where sister maybe they talk about, they actually don't subscribe. They all don't subscribe. Thank you very much. I don't know if we get other one that we don't join with sister admin. How many new people they don't come? Because the one that we be in Canada don't subscribe right now as we talk about some. How many don't come? Okay, 20 more don't come. Yes, we get 20 new family members them where they're not subscribed yet to the channel. Please, with a big one follow and subscribe. Out of the 20 we don't come, one don't subscribe, so it don't left 19. Way for subscribe. So yes, the first one they will come, they all don't subscribe. This then now where they come. Out of the 20 we just don't come. 19, 9 left, one don't subscribe. We don't make it go to 58721. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, let me see if we can start for get calls them inside the program. The number then at the screen now. You can call and then we talk 1 minute. We know the tail and we know they take boku call. Now 10 calls, no more we they take. So please, now for call now and not wait for the time where we go done the program. You begin for call. This is the program we are. Yeah, on YouTube and on Facebook. Yeah. I know say a lot of things that you don't hear. Some of them don't be hot. Okay, another person don't subscribe, so you don't left 18 out of the 20 we can. Please, the 18 we don't left, when I not all we back, when I subscribe to the channel. I'll go on the line and take the first caller. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from? Yes, please. Your name and where you call from, please.
BSK.
Okay. BSK, welcome. You get 1 minute, please. All right, go ahead, please.
BSK.
Amen.
So, me on contribution from the program start today. Maybe for me, the Income on Power 2018, for me, inside the past government caretaker, EBK left we road from 2018, from Kabala, Fanaba, to today we road not the same.
Okay.
We don't get Kabala get quota outside, and from Kabala, for me this side we left the quota 20
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother. Just 1 minute we get there. Thank you. Okay, so please when you can make sure so you go straight to the point because at just 1 minute, if you want for go around first, you know go get enough time. So 1 minute and go straight to the point. We wait for more calls them. 1 minute, just 1 minute. As you reach 1 minute, we beg you for cut. Yeah, and please, I no go one for you insist or continuously talk because I will cut the line. Please, I no one for do like that. But 1 minute exactly. Welcome to the program, sir. Welcome, long time.
Yes, I think you want to work right do so.
We thank God. Go ahead. You're 1 minute, sir.
Okay. Look, I come out alone recently.
Yes, I know.
Where I come on, I don't pass everything. What they gonna do now? Then go cost before me say, if I don't pay within $25. You can imagine the shock. So imagine if you don't get that money there, na disgrace. It's not big disgrace. Not only to the Sierra Leoneans. What about new person? Free now we just gonna record 3 days. This time no way. What no day for describe how it's disgraceful. And Boku things sending me brother. Remember one thing I said on a video there, that particular video I was around.
Yes.
It's terrible. We country we don't know how fast we country don't see down deep down. We don't know how.
I think we will continuously watch how it's Alex. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. 1 minute to the dot, nothing on the add on top today. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you call from, please.
This is Joe. I call from Northern Virginia.
Yes, go ahead, please. You get 1 minute.
Yes, sir. How now they do when I take it. Yeah.
Yes, so thank God for that.
Yes. I just want for comment for presentation today and many times. And we see a presentation we take back to the debate we Bio try for makeup, and then we see Kamarimba, how powerful that guy is. No wonder they keep this guy as so mute, and left and they vanish like how you don't be so. The presentation they tell we
was any way where we now for me them recording there, so we now put them on an audio form where they go through WhatsApp. It will be very, very beneficial to we local people and we're not able to get access to the internet. You know, as important as them theater and think say this will able for help them voters them and make judgment because we don't see how this guy from the start to the end of it all denying the people involved. And you know, people from able for know exactly what we don't always don't see and able for make judgment. You know, we will really appreciate that if we begin make that here soon audio form and put on a WhatsApp. And that's something I want for us today. And I hope we are going for do that thing and if we look at people.
We follow the go back to what audio make them after we don't do plenty work them. It's not really easy. This year it go talent for say easy, but it's not really easy. It can challenge in at times. Now that's not the easy way we could not able to do that now. But anyway, thank you very much. We will still take that into serious consideration. Yeah.
Right, thank you very much.
All
very
right.
good, very good presentation.
All right, thank you. God bless you. We take another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and also you call from, please.
My name is DJ Abacha. When they call from the global happiness in the Arab world.
Okay, please. All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Okay, I tell you thank you for the program. Very good. I tell you thank you. But the only thing we disappoint with this government, all the cosmetic things that when they talk about, say they need to use the two word now that they use them. The original work they now will not see that it will be disappointed. So I thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. We'll go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, Mike. Yes, I'm not afraid for taking call at all. I'm not afraid person. Go ahead, you get 1 minute, sir.
Well, I just want to say the volume is very low, way colder than the call.
Yes, I don't adjust them for the first 2 or 3 calls. I'm very sorry for that. I think I don't adjust them now.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the conversation, but when I not talk about the economy and the debt where this caretaker bill don't put people, you know, I feel so enough for it on that day because if you Google salon debt right now from Musa Ibide from the previous government to now, then they don't borrow about almost $2 billion. What they don't do that money there? You know? I hope so one day when I go eat on the tea,
yes, because we're not able to eat everything one go. But I think one day, I think the recent director of communication, I get for the on the show for our talk about the government because he go find follow the government inside of get on that day. So the recent director of communication to the president will get for their one day. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, the program that we had on YouTube and on Facebook, we'll take a few more calls. Let's see you that day on the line. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from.
Hello?
Yes, please. You're live on Weird. You get 3, please? All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute. You don't really need 20 seconds.
Yes, been up to some for the call from Cape Verde.
All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute, please.
Yeah, just want to appreciate you now for a great effort when they do. I really appreciate every effort when they do. Now they really give me.
I think the line from Cape Verde not look okay, so let me go and take another call. At least not we have no more get bad line. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So go ahead, you get 1 minute, please.
Yeah, this time. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Yes, go ahead.
It stressed me today because the guy who did and where they say the guy who did we play today for Maada, you might like to make me at himself. As I talk to you from yesterday, I don't get lights. Now being what they talk to you, so now I'm not get lights. You know that they say you program, I always watch them on my computer. So that maybe get the chance to come phone watch them.
Okay.
Like make me at I just feel for slap and no more like for them and me a boxing face back.
If you say that in a first president, now that you try that one there, who side you try and I don't take you for go left the other side.
Don't be the lie. Then you problem. You the lie for smack.
right, I take 4 more calls. 4 more calls. So that will be the last lucky caller. The issues then they plenty one. Let us see the last 4 calls, which we can tell we. Welcome to the show. Welcome, please. Your name and where you call from. Hello? Okay, it's too bad. And as this call can inside and I see 4 them, that make a member Castle Kitchen. Then there's I see Castle Kitchen, they ask for le una batuam with stars them. Yes, I think Castle Kitchen they do a very good job. So myself want for ask Castle Kitchen the brand 2. I think my name that one there on Facebook, Castle Kitchen the brand 2. So please, una battle Castle Kitchen the brand 2 with some stars. Please, Castle Kitchen the brand 2. You know, we will not greedy in our yard. We can ask for everybody. Yeah, Castle Kitchen the brand 2. It in a Facebook. Please, I can see if I can project in page. Let una help them with some stars. Please, una support them. Please, log on the line. Welcome to the show, please. Okay, now the same post we make a member Castle Kitchen. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, this is now Augustine.
Yes, Augustine. Go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yeah. This they go for Sayo.
Yes.
Sayo, thank you so much, man. You hit the point, man. You know, concerning that airport issue, you really hit the point. Yeah, no continue for the brinker awareness, just like how they do so. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
So your sister say for tell you, Adu.
All right. Osayo, your sister Memuna say for tell you, Adu. Thank you very much. You know,
yeah.
Yes, thank you. Let me see whether we can get again. Castle Kitchen the brand 2 now the fan. I don't see the line still open. Castle Kitchen the brand 2. Okay, nice. The line still open. Yeah. Yes, Castle Kitchen the brand 2. Okay.
Yeah, you need for open the line. Let we get woman themselves. Let themselves call.
The line the way it intense now make. Okay, let we see. But just if you say woman no more, then they agree. The man they agree. Then they talk inside. Okay, let's see. We want woman. Then one just gets how much call will be say?
Few woman.
Few woman. 3 women out of the 4. Let's see if it's possible. 3. Okay, so
I would say the first person we call now, just from now, woman.
Okay, now that's the host say. He's so passionate about woman. Yeah, so he say he want to see if we can get woman. He want to see if we can get woman. All right, last you that is. Welcome to the show. You know woman.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you to Saidu.
Okay, but you know man,
woman. Now, man.
Yeah, my boy, you know how much I talk. Okay. The don't see it.
Alright, it's okay.
Side of me, Kunedeka, who goes alone, Nedeka, and Genalunge, or my go Guinea. If you don't hit your back, they will see that PhD could the Tadongo Salon. So tell the way not to come a salon. But the way to post Labria.
Okay.
Not footballer.
So,
thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless you. Alright, so they take. Let's see if this will be woman. Well, they tell you what the man then agree. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
no problem. Anyone will call. You're welcome. Go ahead, you get 1 minute.
Yeah, me I call from Makini.
Okay.
Yeah, like how Mr. Adai guest. What's her name?
Osayo. Yeah.
Yeah, the way they analyze exactly. In 2014, when they compare the things and where they right now with 2017, like how they play an escroma in video, in talks the way Goruna Puloko with the one way Maada they do. When you compare them two people, far different. I swear the suffering book salon with the sofa. We I said to God. Right now, even by command, any sales I want go we Kenya. Any sales I want go 3,000, 4,000, 5,000.
Alright, thank you very much. You don't issue time, my brother. God bless you. Alright, so once I take the other call, please, I don't project Castle Kitchen, the brand number 2. Please, if they ask for loan at Batuamo Star. And not send call we, well, I don't know how to put them. And not tell we for let we beg for our, or let we ask people and for give them star. But we feel say no more, we for ask for una batuam. So please, una batu Kasla Kitchen, the brand number 2 with some stars. And they do a very good job. It really they try in your little way. So please, una batuam. Please, we thank una very, very much. We'll take another call. If you don't can this, no, so now 110 person the call, please. Sorry, now only 110 person they get chance for call. 1 green time. Please, the number still open. Okay, we don't actually take the 4, but we just say he wants 4 people for call when a woman. 4. They say 4. This person actually we don't come inside. We don't talk to them. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, okay.
Yes. This na Memuna they call from the yard.
Yes, Memuna, welcome.
Yes. I'm so excited for seeing my brother. They talk today, and I'm so proud of him. And Una self, may God bless Una for this wonderful program. You know, they ever pass me every day at the before this program. And they watch. My mom they say I'm married for this program.
Wow.
So, I'm so proud of him. What's that on me?
Yes, Memuna.
How you do, Papa?
I know.
Anyway,
Thank God.
so much. Left the line for other people. Yeah.
All right.
Not a problem. Not a
Thank
problem.
you.
Una, thank you. Yeah.
All right. So one woman don't come inside. We actually want more women if we come inside. We actually want more women if we come inside. One woman will actually come inside now. So we want more women if we come inside. More women.
Yeah, somebody. So one of the callers they just talk about. You go while we the talk on whilst we wait for callers,
Yes,
them,
please,
right?
go ahead.
Yeah, one caller talk about. Let we analyze the economy of Sierra Leone or the debt. You know, the reason why probably we'll not go on for talk on that day in passing, now because we need to get details of you know we. You know, as at present, we did do research, we did try to get details of the amount of money. If every penny we they don't take from the different organizations the way they give Sierra Leone money, we did try to document that one day, and when the time is right, we they make them known to the entire world, make them understand, say this is it. And we they also do comparison at different mediums, them, you know, media houses, them, to see what happened the previous administration in 10 years, even with the peak of the Ebola, how the previous administration be able to manage the economy. Don't forget, at one point in time in Sierra Leone was the fastest growing economy. It was, you know, all over the place.
So that make I go back since you called and the arguments then tell you about fastest growing economy on paper.
Yeah, well then at some point it will, you know, it will reflect on the people, because by then imagine you know, when an Escoma come, you know, an Escoma come with the PRSP2. Okay, this is now one thing where people also need to understand. The PRSP 9, the former president Pakaba Bididu, now implements that will be able to get NAXA and you know all the institutions them way it be creates. That's now be the PRSP 1. And Escoma come in 2007, it bring come the PRSP2. The reason why people be glad to see that they vote and Maada, former president Kaba out or in administration out. You understand? Even when we don't serve in 2 terms, they remove SLPP by then. Now because they're not be ones they get the money way before come with the PRSP2, which the former president Ernest Bai Koroma in terms they be able to get the PRSP2, where he implements we now in column the agenda for change. You understand? The agenda for change, it prioritizes 5 key areas. Then one which are now the agriculture, infrastructure, education, you know, the social, you know, connectivity, that is the unity and all of that, and you know, the economy. So in these areas, then we see effectively how it manage and it use them in stages, different stages. When it take up the country in 100 days, it promised for light the country. He did it. 100 days. This na government.
Yeah, but this government promise education, free education and counter.
And Escoma promised 100 days within in time. That is the first time that one day happened as a
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, this within the 6 months, let's have done.
The 6 months. We're waiting at the free education, my brother.
Well, I don't know.
We get for
They pay serious money for free education.
then it's absolutely they are trying. Now that direction then they try. Then they try, the minister where they in charge when a singer, it gets a lot of things them way they go right for them. That is also as a result of probably the administration where they in adjust the head. But I would tell you say they do well, they try in your way, they try for bring inventions, innovation into the administration. We see some progress. The only unfortunate thing are the exams. The exams them way then try for enter this particular time just for like you go shoot would be voters. You understand? If you watch some of the results them way come up, picking them way not sit certain exam subjects them results come up for them. Picking them way not good in certain subjects them, then get very good grades in their subject and they unlike the one that. So that is to say, in as much as the first stages of in administration be very good, it be very critical, they try for do with the display of teachers them all over the place for reasons them where we not be know. Then try for doctor some of their results they are simply because they want fitting. Mind you, then take over within 4 years, they don't produce their first sector of picking them. Okay, that's the one that we go from Becker from 3 to SS3. We sit now. They sit so now. That's why we sit so now. They're not able to get match up. Now that's not the reason why. For see the discord between the administration, you see the Minister of Higher Education say, well, no, you know what? Then they set examination at the universities and the colleges then for picking the way they come. If there was certainty that there was a better education in the at the junior level, I don't see any reason why then they set entrance exam. You understand, at the higher level for picking them. So, but we go come to that day when the time come. But the economy, I will tell that brother, the caller we call, say we do proper research because we no one can tell people and say we can't vote for we because one can lie by SLPP. No, everybody they see, the whole world they see what in SLPP they do. In terms of violence, we've seen it. The whole country don't see the violence we then come unleash on the people and where they're supposed for govern. We don't see them. For go take ordinary generator from the people na McKinney, they lost lives them. For go the April 29 incident where it took place na the prisons we supposed to be the most safest place for somebody who can commit crime. You say, well, Mila go le don bomba le don will be the get talk them day. But now we need to read and talk them day again. Now then they go to that particular side, they waiting happen, waiting not happen over hundreds of people and die. Where we still not able to get the reason, the report, why then thing and they begin for happen at that place. So this is to tell you that the violence where this pauper SLPP administration they unleash on the people where they're supposed to govern, we vote for them. Now the message then this will we get for consent to people when the time reach for elections.
Thank you very much. Hold on. In the meantime, let's just say what you see at the screen. Now the PPP the GoFundMe page, and if you go to the YouTube and Facebook, the link already don't pin there if you want for support them. We don't get any how they call them I don't know how to really put them. They don't ask we for do this, but we feel say the people need this particular thing. That is why we as well help them for promote this particular thing. We not get any hand on this. We don't know side this they go, but we know say then they do one for certain people them we get affected on the August 10 and beyond incident in the country. Yeah, so according to the information we get. So this now the information on the screen, and then if you go now the description or the comment section, both now Facebook and YouTube, you go send it. So one for thank you. Abdullah Sayo, we don't come to the end of the program.
Yeah, you can take some comments then from the
sister. I mean, when a woman we be ask for don't come inside.
Sambefia.
Yes.
Hello, hi Facebook, hi YouTube. This is sister admin. I just want to request the brother, so if you can, bring him back to the show, because the analysis them and they do a very good job. Anyway, we must say, thank you, brother, for joining us. They are big now for the come can help with brother for go inside the for diving side, I go fishing, all the analysis they don't nobody get or what I need help with. But you did a very good job, so we just want to thank you for for joining us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so
So
much.
you want
Thank you
remind
very
me of
much.
waiting the July 29?
Oh yes. So okay, thank you. Anyway, I was just enough for we talk about it, but since you get a guest, so maybe instead of going for January. So we get a big fundraising where they come up July the 29th. It will be at the heart of Europe. So basically, wherever they get now for give back to Sierra Leone, give back to the vulnerable, the less privileged people. Them we not get, we not able to afford them. So please, July 29th. I can join with Europe. If you want to know more about the information, contact my number 301-795-5665, and we sell t-shirts them, and also the food. It's all you can eat, but you have to pay for the food. And also you for your stay, they find the Airbnb for you, and then we give you the information of the Airbnb. You can go ahead and book. So once you book your tickets, let us know, and then we go make the necessary arrangement for you and your family members. So it's gonna be summertime. So please, guys, when I bring on our picking them, when I bring on our family members, them, when our loved ones, them, when I can support we yard. So we yard go back and support family members in our salon. So please, 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 guys, we go really like for see you now all, because within this channel we do they talk and chat and support. We can to money business for help people them back home. But we know one day see we surface, including me when they talk. So this is a very, very good opportunity for make we all sit down, make we hug each other, make we laugh, make we play, make we get to know ourselves, apart from just sitting here and chat and comment and all that. So please, July 29th, if you're interested, call me number 301-795-5665, and I will give more information and it's going to happen. Of course, it gets to be public when I get for no side for happen, but for now we'll just decide for keep them private for now until we don't finish for do certain things. Then we can bring the name out now to turn us in this part of Europe. It happen, but in summertime, please.
And lastly, these people that I understand say in Southern final heal up.
Yes, oh my God, good news. What my brother tell me today, text me, and he called me actually, but I did a job, so he left me a voice message. I was so happy.
So basically, tell me about this brother, how he waiting at the what they talk about, at least lay people we know understand it and get better understanding about this. Waiting with the do about this brother.
So this brother here, so he get a problem where he been claimed like a stick for them, so I can for them in private or in in two knots them can't jam na the stick. He kind of forget a blockage. We're not able for pina in private area. Then we get for put a catheter. We look like a plastic straw outside able for pass urine. So now that place they be open, and basically I would say the place was infected, so they can't go for make you go get a checkup. The lady we introduced him to we see this brother they suffer. He calls SLPP, tells SLPP, say this guy is strain. I go and make the weird family help the guy. So we take up that case day for this brother. But when we can't go for make them go tell we them go do surgery panel, then tell say he get two wounds them. They wound that they get for heal up before they go able for do the surgery for him, and it's got for reverse back in bladder, so go able for pina in private area. So glory be to God, thanks to God, that area they don't heal, it don't dry and everything. So then they go tomorrow for a final evaluation, and also when a post-op, when a pre-operative consultation for make them go able for tell we when the surgery will take place. So we the cross with fingers say the surgery will happen next week by the grace of God. So we also they ask for una support on that area there. Anything una can give $10, $20, $5, it no matter, they accumulate at the end of the day. So right now we don't get 15 million leos. The surgery is about 25 million leos. But we go left for the border something. When you say go old for go back na Puja, I don't know if na Puja or Kaila will say Puja, okay, so we'll get something go back for go back na Puja and Gia, the people that will be guna. And again, the cash app number and the Zelle number are the same telephone number when at the 301-795-5665. You can also send an affiliate to Fatimata Bangura. Once you send the money to them, just take a picture of the
do this so we will get something and give back to the people in Sierra Leone. So thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Sister Admin. And
all right, okay.
Yeah, so that's now Sister Admin maybe the terrible. But to this we brought that way one for help. We actually not Sabia one day, but because of in condition, we want to make sure say we reverse that in bad health condition to something we it be used for enjoying a good something. So one for tell una thank you for una support on always done the give for let we help people them back. You know, at least we know this you don't talk about politics no more now, but as well you talk about people them their well-being, you know. Like, hey, but what I don't do? We try. We don't need for kind of explain, but you know you know, eh? Certain thing and the people in the car ask, hey, what I don't do for the country? Yeah, but that's small thing, not a big thing. We're not in that position. But not begin doing before we go to the position if at all we want for. Where are not even they consider right now. But at things we want for help. Other people them there around, we really want for help. Not all you have to talk about, sir.
Not a problem. Not a, no, I'm touched and I'm really happy for Yeri what they do. These are the things that we for coming to what we come into so today, and we thank God Almighty for where they give you the opportunity for able for help people them. Just like how you say what they do so una don't they do una be don't they do and not to something we even though una na media institution una not the papi show with them. Una they do and because una they do and genuinely for help, not to because una want for make people them vote for una, not to because una want for the people them, you know, una they do and because una really see this brother they struggle and una need for help.
You know, interestingly, something that we don't do, we can not even forget. Now people in the country, but una don't do this thing, una don't do this thing, I don't do, because like you say, we no one vote. Because now only when somebody want vote, now they tell they begin
exactly.
to let's small thing they pack and together begin say, I don't do this, I don't do this. Oh come on.
Well, not to all, my brother. If I tell you now, me sit on I did do something I said you we a lot of people don't tell me, okay, at the initial stage when I launch and they go to the media, okay, because me a media person, okay. But if I tell you the stage right now we there, I don't ever make me, you know, when I go talk very recently, I go visit the sites, the project sites and all that stuff. And I'm very impressed with what they do. But I don't know ever see don't begin to boast with them because I didn't do it because I want make people and vote for me. You know, I wonder I do one because I see the people are deprived, they are suffering. You understand? So that's the reason why. So, and if I get the opportunity for even do more and all the other things the way I don't do, you understand? I will continue for do them as long as I get the opportunity for do them, I go do them. You understand? You did do this because you feel, you know, me I come on like, you know, I come on a small village, you know, able for go in a free time, go school and all that stuff then they get the opportunity for dinner this part of the world. I've seen it. You understand? But you get people in other parts of the world, my brother, even the classroom. You know, this is not the reason why you talk about free health education. I mean, free education. Sorry, why they say free health education or whatever. Free education. It's very sad for people. Not to the big cities. Go to the small villages.
Now I know say, you know, I get because we actually plan different programs them ahead of this election. We means say we get for the get SLPP, you get for the get APC where they come sit down. Let me talk. Because that particular program that the burnout of waiting Maada Bio say in politics you don't need for cost or waiting. Come let we talk about what you don't do and what you want for do. So I think say now that we actually plan for do. Anyway, I no one for all you so much. I think we need for take a break now for another day where we go plan back for come back and discuss another thing. But in the meantime, what you want for left, which people will don't watch you. You know?
Okay, I want for first of all tell people and plenty thank you where they take the time for listening to this program, and I really want to appreciate each and every one we decide for subscribe tonight, and that they encourage them for continue for do because this is one of the medium where they give clear information to people them we are Sierra Leoneans them all around the world, even the one that we are non-Sierra Leoneans them. If you be interested in knowing about Sierra Leone, get the opportunity for subscribe na this program, an opportunity for you learn a lot of things the way you might not know where they happen at Sierra Leone. So I want to tell the people them way do that today. Thank you, and make themselves tell other people them and tell other people them for me they continue for subscribe. I want to tell una self way they take una time because for do this I know what's in a mean. When I be do the lady people talk, I know what's in a mean for like you able for get this time for able for coordinate, for call, guest them, and all that stuff. Then they arrange them. You know, I see how proactive una be for able to come up with this program within the shortest time, and it becomes so successful. You understand? I will bet anybody say this now one of the programs them way get a wide listenership now the social media. You understand? Social media. The moment you come online, you get over hundreds of people and where they follow you, where they watch. It means a lot, my brother. When I keep it up, when I continue for do what you they do, when I create the platform where necessary for bring we, the one that we are politicians them inside, even the one that we're not to politicians them, when I bring them come inside, let us can analyze what you really talk if you're not true or a lie. You understand? When I bring them come, made them they come. Let us have the events out waiting and get in their mind about what's they happen at the country. Me are always available, as you know, like I say, I the one for the when I already listen to me. I the one for the publicity secretary for the All People's Congress, that the diaspora region, and very soon we get with convention. Not to everybody they vote. If you're not a member of APC, now you will possibly get the rights for vote. But
so we will not get party cards, so now we vote.
Well, since we are not two party members, then you get away for votes by what you do. So now bringing me and for talk and all. So now the way down the way they vote. So when the person we get for contest with me, whosoever we get for contest, or how many people we get for contest, probably you will get the opportunity for bring. We all come, let we can talk, let we sell out what we get for the party at this particular region. You understand? And when once the election term they come, when I get for the gateway a lot of the time inside the program. Then also I want to just talk small on the on a July something program. I go pray to God Almighty, make He give you well body a long life, and make He guide and protect you. So that's in the way we could all win June the election June 2024. I mean June 2023, June 24. Right? Where we go down, we will use that July program day for celebrate we winning, even though it will be too far, but we will continue. That's it will mean say the celebration will continue up to the day where we make that particular program day. We will come it up there to SLPP brother there. Then we go tell us, hey, man, we don't win this thing. We'll go sit down now, look, we'll give you a chance to say folk and we'll see what we will do for them. Well, we give them chance. An officer will not give them any chance. We give them all the chance because when you take power in Sierra Leone, it's like Sierra Leone, the system of governance now, like when you win, you take all. You understand? We give them chance, they decide for appoints the people that we don't want for appoint. We then decide for who they even go in a parliament forcefully and take 10 members of the parliamentarians and pull in a parliament forcibly. You understand? And So we give them all what's in the ones for because if we get the parliament, then definitely probably other people for the question we say we'll not give them chance. You understand? If you get musical system, you play loud sets, me get me small batter at the beat. If you left it dolly set, stay for listen to me batter. That means say now you know what for do better. You know how many people listen dance to your music. No, so it be sad. You understand? Who get win our opposition with the go small batter with the beater. But because with the beater fine, people and they listen to me. And then they don't make you torment. You see, say people and they come up at that big set where they play under that big speaker there. You understand? Then they come, then they see can dance with the play that with small batter, my brother. That means say something wrong with the music where they play. No, so bisa. This time are the thing that one day. So something wrong with the music where they play, and they not agree because of their own structure. They say they call themselves pauper, make the no one for change that music. They say pauper for dance to the music where they want for we play. And we say no, we they dance to you. We na gumbe we don't used to. You understand? So they dance to that gumbe. And now people like really want for it. So now that make we the wait June 24, 2023. Now the day. We're not to time for campaign. We just tell people and let them not forget.
All right. So we don't get 58735 and 5 more people in. For let me go 58740. 5 more. Well, we don't actually get to the junction box. I want to tell me, brother, thank you very much for joining inside the program today. I appreciate you. And I just sitting at the first time. You be the host me in the program, but now at the first time we host you now this particular platform. After we don't pass 50,000. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not sure say go take again. But we know say by December we don't reach 100K. Okay, so thank you very much. We appreciate your time. We don't take you out of your, I don't know.
Yeah, I just come out work, and
Supposed
I'm
to
able
get
to
the
sleep.
private life right now.
Well, no, it's okay. The family day holidays, so I'm alone.
Okay.
Just they can relax now and sleep for wake up by God your own power. Wake up in the morning and pray and go work, you know.
Okay, so on behalf for Sika that one, the one for say plenty, thank you. That one for
Me self
say
the tell you now more
thank you, God bless you, good night. How we talk how they go talk
Oh,
about and one for
before we go, please, I know able to read Bible, I know see him, and I don't know who side they. Please,
okay,
if you
hold
don't
on.
go back now, put lock up.
Bible come. Bible here?
If Bible don't go put lock all,
No,
tell me.
wait, it come, just hold on. Bible here be in the kitchen. From where you in the kitchen?
I know.
From where in the kitchen?
The brother man.
I believe you, pa.
From where in the kitchen?
But you.
They be the machine.
But I know.
Yes, they be any machine. Be any microwave.
Okro machine.
For where can you not commodity? Anyway, thank you very much.
I know.
All right,
I wanna thank you for this wonderful program. I wanna thank you. I really appreciate you and wanna continue to do the good work. Bye.
All right, thank you very much. You will watch, you don't subscribe, you don't like and share the program. You will call, the call we're not able to reach on to because the program don't come to an end. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Until we meet again, one for say, if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, we just want for make